Welcome to the next project. Today I'm officially announcing my unofficial entry into the Great Guitar Build-Off Unofficial Build-Along Challenge. I'm going to do a scratch build. I'm not working from a kit, just some parts that I have in a parts bin, some scrap lumber that I have laying around. Starting a neck right after this video. I'm going to chop up some hard maple I have, do some gluing, some clamping, some shaping, get a fingerboard. I have to figure out what I'm using for that. I've got some maple of various sorts. I've got some rosewood of various sorts. What else do I have around? I don't know. I might have a chunk of richlite around somewhere. I don't know. So I have to get that slotted and shaped and glued on. I got a truss rod here somewhere. That's over there. So the neck will hopefully be getting roughed out within the next 4 or 5 days. The body will also be kicking off right away. I have some non-traditional material that I'm going to use for the body, and so I have to do a lot of cutting and gluing and clamping and final shaping. And I'm not building an LP or a Telecaster or a Stratocaster or anything on the beaten path, but I think when you see the template I make and the body cut out, you'll recognize what it is. And you know, some people are going to love it, some people don't like it, but that's okay. Please ring the bell, hit the like button, leave comments, subscribe, watch all the other Great Guitar Build-Off videos. There's trash talking going on, some secrecy early on, even though now the secrecy has been unveiled. I think a lot of other people are procrastinating, and a lot of other people are probably just too busy to get things going as well. That's the problem I have. I'm painting at a guitar. I would have done that today, but I just had a huge rainstorm blow through. My humidity is through the roof. There's always something going on that is a setback. And then I screw stuff up too, so that's going to be entertaining. So make sure you tune in, and I'll try and show a few of my blunders. Hopefully I won't have many on this. I really don't have time to make too many errors this time around. Anyway, thank you for watching. Stay tuned, and let's start the next project. I've gotten to the point in the project where I'm ready to start putting the body together, and I thought I had enough just raw lumber on hand to do this, but I had to go looking, and I was lucky to find some fairly exotic tonewood to use. I don't think you can get it just anywhere, at least, I mean, you know, at least you'll have to leave your home to go looking for it, and, you know, you could probably have it delivered, maybe. Anyway, what I got is fairly rare. I don't know the Latin name for it. And even if I did know the Latin name, I wouldn't be able to say it because it's Latin. I don't speak Latin. The neat thing about it is, depending on the growth ring, the width of the growth ring in the pattern of the wood, the wider the pattern, which would be a faster growth, I guess, or the wider the ring, the faster the growth, will result in a lumber that is more sympathetic to a lower tuned note. And I have two different variants of this lumber. I have some that's a very wide growth ring, and I have some that's a fairly tight growth ring. So I found out that one of these pieces is a sympathetic to an E tuning, which is actually the higher of the two, and the other is sympathetic to a D tuning, which will be the slightly lower. So we'll call that the drop D tuned piece of tonewood. Or, yeah, we'll just stay with tonewood for now. Well, what I'm hoping to do is when I merge these woods together, you know, glue them up and together to build the body, I'll get a sympathetic tuning of about an E flat for the guitar body. That should be interesting. Let's take a look. Okay, here are the two nice blanks of Texas tonewood, and as we can see, this one has a wider growth ring. You can see how wide they are there. This one has a narrower growth ring. So this is actually a lower sympathetic tuned piece of wood. I believe this is the D. We'll call it drop D just for ease of conversation. And this would be just an E. So I'm hoping that by using these two together, I will get something in between, so like an E flat tuning. So I'm going to start cutting this up and gluing it together, so wish me luck. Some of this wood has a lot of wormholes in it. That's not supposed to be like that. Damn worms. I'm going to get all sorts of nasty comments on that, saying, that's plywood. It is, it's plywood. It really is, it's plywood. Texas toast plywood. Oh, Texas tonewood.